And looks like there's a slight mishap with the tape. So 1 or 2 moments, Johns, to talk about the horses, although they are in fact now under orders.
Handicap hurdle at Sandown behind Leadet. But they're off with Hypnosis playing his usual role in front. Over to you, Graham.
And the top weight, Hypnosis, but sharing the lead with Merhaf, who's some 2 stone out the handicap. That's on the left, and the pace is increasing as they come down towards the first. Merhaf on the left, Hypnosis on the right, both safely over the first, and they're all over the first. Protection lying third. Persillant is racing in 4, and then Battalion, Wonder Man, and a Faris doing tracked down by Dare Say, and the Steamer out of range is just the back marker. They're at the second, and they really are skipping on here, all over the second. And it's Merhaf leading, clear by 2 to Hypnosis, clear by 6 to Protection, by 4 to Persillant, racing in 4th place. And then comes Wonder Man and Battalion on the inside of that, followed by a Faris doing a gap of 2 to Dare Say, and out of range of the leader, at least at this stage, as they race away, having jumped 2. And it's Merhaf skipping clear of his field over Hypnosis second. And then racing third is Protection, 4 Persillant, 5 Battalion on the inside of Wonder Man. Then comes a Fariston and Dare Say out of range, and they come down towards the third. And Merhaf comes to it and takes it safely from Hypnosis, and they're all over the third. Quite a short run to the fourth. Merhaf from on the outside Hypnosis, and on the inside Protection. And then comes Persillant close in 4, and behind these Wonder Man and Battalion. Then comes a Faristoon with Dare Say, and out of range still the back marker as they swing right-handed and make their way into towards the 2 flights of hurdles that lie on this segment of the track. And Merhaf leading from in second place, in fact sharing the lead now as they turn into that back straight is Protection in the black colours with the red cap. And then in third is Persillant, 4 is Hypnosis, and behind that one is Wonder Man and Battalion on the left of the group, as they're quite closely grouped. The Faristoons behind that, and then Dare Say out of range, and they come to take the fifth, and it was Protection who led there. From in second place Persillant. Merhaf, the early leader, is really finding this company too hot to handle, and it's Protection leading. From in second place Persillant with a white bridle. Wonder Man has made great strides to share second place. Battalion going well in behind them as they come down towards the third from home. And these 3 leaders clear of a Faristoon who's staying on, and it's Protection who injects more pace in the race under Richard Dunwoody, but every time he goes, Wonder Man goes with him on the outside. Back in third is Persillant, just hunting up the leaders. A length behind these comes Battalion. A Faristoon is 2 behind that, and then comes out of range, followed by Dare Say. Hypnosis and Merhaf now well and truly tailed off, and Hypnosis is well out of it, the top weight. And they start to turn in for home, and it's Protection leading. Wonder Man on the outside with a white face. Jockey Mark Pittman in the orange jacket. Close up third is Persillant and Graham McCourt, and then Battalion back in 4th place, and behind that one is a Faristoon, and they're in line for home, and Battalion is being brought very wide indeed as they come down towards the second last, and it's Persillant with the light blue sleeve jacket coming there, cruising up on the outside of Protection and Wonder Man, and there these 3 virtually in line. They've left Battalion behind, and Persillant on the right in the 3 has the power to take the lead as they come down towards the final flight, and it's Persillant in the lead, but Wonder Man is sticking to him. How do they jump the last? They jump it together, and Wonder Man accelerates. Persillant 5-4. What a battle as they race up towards the line, and it's one that Wonder Man is going to win, and Wonder Man goes on from Persillant at the line. Bravely Wonder Man by 3 parts of a length to a length to Persillant. The gap is 10 or that. Back to Protection in third. Then come a Faristoon tidily in 4th place, followed by Battalion disappointing in 5, then out of range and Dare Say, followed by Merhaf, and a disappointing run by the David Ellsworth trained top weight Hypnosis. But Wonder Man, the 13-2 winner of this Royal Garden Hotel handicap hurdle, is in the colours of Mrs. Shirley Robbins and is trained at Upper Lambourne by Jenny Pittman and ridden by her son Mark. Second is number 9 Persillant, ridden by Graham McCourt. Third horse home, number 2 Protection, ridden by Richard Dunwoody. That's the 1, 2, 3 then in this 2-mile handicap hurdle, in which they went a terrific clip. And I must say that had you backed Persillant, you'd have been feeling fairly confident as they came down towards the second from home. But Wonder Man had the answers to there, and Wonder Man was very, very brave indeed.
Yes, however confident you were in Persillant, if you looked across at Wonderman, he was also going awfully well for Mark Pittman. As GG says, he wins the race jumping the last 2 hurdles, really. But this is a fine performance. He's only ever been beaten once in his life, and that was in the Daily Express Triumph hurdle. And here is Wonderman between Protection and Persillant. Persillant still apparently with plenty to spare for Graham McCourt. But when he asks it, well, Persillant produces something, but it's not as much, not quite as much as Wonderman.
No, he's a really nice horse. He's a big horse. You'd think he's going to have a good future, Wonderman. He's only a 4-year-old now. It's amazing that he did as well as he did last year as a 3-year-old. He must have been still a little bit on the weak side. There he is at the last, quite quick at it. As you see, he still just looks a little bit weak there on the running. Mark Pittman's pulled his stick through into his right hand and now has got him running on again. Very brave. Persillant's done nothing wrong. He's equally got his head down. And it was a good grace, but I always felt that Wonderman was just holding him.